Diagonal stitches. Diagonal stitches are used to join fabrics either temporarily or permanently. Diagonal stitches are stronger and more elastic compared to straight stitches. You can make the following types of diagonal stitches. Diagonal basting stitch. Diagonal basting stitch is most often used to hold several fabric layers securely. This stitch prevents fabric displacement during further processing. We use the stitch to baste pockets, collars, front facings, etc. The stitch length is 0.5 to 2 centimeters. Edge basting stitch. Edge basting stitch is used on the edges of pieces that have been already sewn together. First, we machine stitch the pieces, trim seam allowances, and then unfold or turn the whole piece to the face side. Line up the seams and do diagonal stitching on the right side. A pocket or collar stitched that way can be easily pressed, keeping the correct shape on the right side. Overcast stitch. This diagonal stitch is used to enclose raw edges to prevent them from raveling. In some cases, machine overcasting, serger, is not possible. Hand overcast stitch done with thin silk threads on delicate fine fabrics is almost completely invisible and does not add bulk to the garment. Usually, there are 3 to 4 stitches per centimeter. Pad stitch. Pad stitches are used to join multiple layers of fabric, usually interfacing and outer fabric. The interfacing is stitched through while the main fabric is just slightly caught. Pad stitches do not show on the right side. In classic clothing, this stitch is used for padding front pieces, collars, and facings of jackets and coats. As for the wedding dresses, this type of stitch is very uncommon. We can pad the interfacing only when fusible interfacing is not an option. On rare occasions, we can pad cup layers. Please note that the stitching is done across the entire surface of the piece. The stitch length and spacing varies depending on the type of fabric used. Flat abutted stitch. It is used to join end-to-end the raw edges of thick, non-fraying fabrics or thin foam for cups. You should sew 6 to 7 stitches per centimeter, each stitch being 0.2 to 0.3 centimeters wide.